A symbiote's beginnings, introducing Venom. Venom. The name alone sends shivers down your spine, a twisted reflection of Spider-Man, a creature of pure rage and power. But Venom's story, like all good stories, is more than just black and white. It's a story of alienation, of finding strength in unexpected places, and the constant struggle between good and evil. Born in the depths of space, Venom's early existence was far from ordinary. He wasn't raised in a loving home, didn't experience the joys of childhood. He was different, an outcast even among his own kind. The Clintar, a race of symbiotic creatures. Imagine being feared and rejected by your own family. That was Venom's reality. He was judged for his desire to bond, to connect on a deeper level than his brethren. This rejection left a scar, a deep-seated anger that would shape Venom's destiny. But even in the darkest corners of the universe, hope can emerge. And for Venom, that hope came in the form of a connection, a bond with another lost soul searching for its place in the cosmos. It was the beginning of a complex, often turbulent but ultimately profound journey. A strange upbringing, the birth of a symbiote, the Clintar. Peaceful symbiotes, they called themselves. They lived to connect, to share their strength with worthy hosts, creating a harmonious bond. But Venom? He was different, born with a hunger, a need to bond more deeply, more intensely than any Clintar before him. Imagine a baby bird, hardwired to sing a different tune, a tune that scared the other birds. That was Venom. He frightened his own kind. They sensed his difference, his potential for darkness. He was an outcast, alone in a universe meant for connection. This rejection festered within him, growing into a potent cocktail of rage and loneliness. He craved acceptance, yearned for a connection that wouldn't recoil from his touch. But the universe, it seemed, had other plans. His early years were a blur of isolation and confusion. He drifted through the cosmos, a shadow cast off by his own kind. He was lost, adrift in a sea of stars, searching for a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the vast emptiness. Little did he know his journey was only just beginning. Finding a voice, the symbiote meets its hosts. Venom's journey through the cosmos led him to countless worlds, each encounter shaping his destiny. He bonded with various alien life forms, brief, tumultuous relationships that ended in disaster. Each failed bond fueled his rage, deepened his resentment towards a universe that seemed determined to keep him isolated. Imagine being misunderstood, your attempts at connection met with fear and rejection. That was Venom's reality. He yearned to share his power, to become a part of something greater than himself. But his intensity, his need for control, terrified those he touched. He was a storm, raw and untamed, crashing into the lives of those he encountered. Each host, unable to handle his immense power, would reject him, leaving him more bitter and alone. He was a puzzle piece searching for the right fit, unaware that his perfect match was still out there, waiting in the vast expanse of the cosmos. His experiences, though painful, taught him valuable lessons. He learned to adapt, to control his hunger, to suppress the rage that burned within him. He wasn't perfect, not yet, but with each failed bond, he inched closer to understanding his true nature. He was a symphony of chaos and power, waiting for the right conductor to unleash his true potential. A bond forged in darkness, the creation of Venom. And then, he found him, Spider-Man, or rather Spider-Man found him. Disguised as a sleek black suit, the symbiote enveloped the web-slinger, granting him incredible new abilities. For a time it was perfect. They were a force to be reckoned with, two beings united against a common enemy. Imagine finding a missing piece of yourself, a connection so powerful it feels like destiny. That's what it was like for Venom, at least at first. He reveled in Spider-Man's strength, his agility, his unwavering sense of justice. Finally, he had found a host who could handle his power, someone who wouldn't shy away from his touch. But even the strongest bonds can be tested. The symbiote's influence began to change Spider-Man, amplifying his aggression, pushing him towards a darker path. The symbiote, fueled by Spider-Man's own hidden rage and resentment, began to exert its own will, its own desires. The honeymoon phase was over. The symbiote's true nature, its hunger for dominance, clashed with Spider-Man's unwavering moral compass. The bond, once a source of strength, began to feel like a prison, a suffocating embrace. Their union, so full of promise, was crumbling under the weight of their conflicting desires.